Hey everyone, today Jesus talks about leaving. Simon Peter said to Jesus, "Lord, where are you going?" Jesus answered, "Where I'm going, you can't follow me now, but you will follow later. Don't be troubled. Trust in God, trust also in me. My Father's house has room to spare. If that weren't the case, would I have told you that I'm going to prepare a place for you? And when I go to prepare a place for you, I will return and take you to be with me so that you'll be where I am. You will be there too. You know the way to the place that I'm going." Thomas asked, "Lord, we don't know where you're going. How can we know the way?" Jesus answered, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you know me, you also know the Father. From now on, you do know him, and you have seen him." So we're now in what's often called the farewell discourse. This is another long speech from Jesus the night before he is going to the cross and is raised to new life. It's kind of like the last words that he wants to give his disciples before all this happens. And as usual, the disciples are confused about what's happening and, well, where is Jesus actually going? And in fairness, Jesus is not always that clear in this gospel. So how is he actually comforting them here? Well, I think the deeper question that they're dealing with, and I think we deal with a lot, is do we actually have access to God or not? Are we just alone? Jesus is, I think, trying to balance telling them that, well, you can't follow exactly to where I'm going right now in this moment, but you're also not abandoned. Now, there's not enough time to dig into everything he's saying about the afterlife, and you probably shouldn't expect a literal heavenly mansion. The point is, the story is moving towards reunion and union. And it happens now, too, not just then. Sometimes we mistakenly read this "I am" statement from Jesus here as being the focus is on the exclusiveness of Christianity. If you want to get to God, you got to go through me, Jesus is saying. And that's often how we read it, but that's not the disciples' question. They're admitting that they don't know the way to God, the way to find God, the way that Jesus does. And so when Jesus makes that statement about "I am the way," it's meant as pastoral reassurance that God is always accessible, that whenever that happens, it's happening through Christ. Christ is the way and the means by which we all experience God. I mean, have you experienced true life and goodness? Christ is in that. God is not up there or far away or absent. The goodness of heaven is all around. And through Christ, we can take hold of it today.